What's up, everyone? Just a quick update to episode 182. I mentioned in that video that I was actually sent home from work on Wednesday. They said, you're going to be home the rest of the week without pay. And I thought I'd be able to go back on Monday. I mentioned something about didn't really want to. I wanted to kind of move on at that point. Well, I shot that video. I uploaded it Thursday. And I woke up Friday morning and I got an email from the boss. You know what? I thought about the situation. I know you're not happy here. Just don't bother coming back. We won't fight unemployment, so on and so forth. You have some time now to think about your dream job. Which made me think, what really is my dream job? I don't really have a dream job. I just want to work. I need to go to work, do my job, get paid, and come home. It doesn't matter what I do. I don't really care if it's digging ditches out in the street, directing traffic for a construction crew, doing, like I said, plumbing, electrical, any kind of skilled labor stuff. I don't do that for a living, but I know enough of it where I could go get a job for a firm as an apprentice, let's say, and go from there. I could be stocking shelves, I could be doing clerical work. I don't really care what it is. I've done so many little jobs over the years. Even when I've worked for businesses for a long time, I've done so many different things and capacities in different offices. It doesn't matter what I do. I just need a job, and I need a job that's going to pay me fairly decently, and just at least what I was making. Of course, if I make more, that'd be always awesome. But apparently in New York State, there's a program you can go through for self-employment, and you can still collect unemployment and get a check for your bills, basically, and use your time that you're not working a regular job to go out and actually try to drum up business for yourself. So that might actually be a very worthwhile thing for me to try to do. I already have a couple leads. If you remember, I was working on a jukebox for a gentleman. We were doing some different things like replacing capacitors on the boards and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I haven't heard from him. I've been leaving him voicemails over the past few months, and I've never gotten back from him. And this goes back from before Christmas now, and here it is. It's April 2nd today. So I'm going to try to get in touch with him again. I hope something didn't happen to the guy. It just kind of disappeared on me. But there was another gentleman who I was looking at a 1947 Seaberg jukebox for. It's actually called the trash can style jukebox. And I did one little intro video on that, just explaining what I was going to do. And unfortunately, with everything that was going on at the time, having things on my plate already and the other jukebox repair, I never contacted him. That gentleman's name is Steve. Luckily, one of my viewers has left me some messages on that particular video and gave me some insight to how to try to get that job going. So now that I have nothing but time on my hands, I'm going to reach out to him and get that going again. And I'll be putting some time and effort into doing the whole Pileggi tech out on the road, bringing business in. So that'll be great. It also gives me some time to do more videos. Of course, don't take me the wrong way. I have my resume already redid. I did that over this weekend. I've already been on a couple different sites now already, but I'm going to continue doing that as well. So at least I'm getting out there. I do have a lot of friends from over the years that I've worked with that have moved on to other places. So of course I'll be hitting them all up. You gotta use your resources where you have them, and that's definitely what we'll be doing. So we'll be scouring the area, trying to find a job, as mentioned. And once that happens, of course, my life will be a little bit less complicated right now. But I got a very supportive family. My wife's very supportive. She's even going to apply for some part-time jobs for herself just to supplement her income in the meantime. So it's not a big issue, but it does give me a lot of time to hunker down and actually do something for myself. So this is a very, very positive time for me. I couldn't actually be happier, really, because it just gives me incentive to actually want to do better for myself. And it also gives me other things, little things, like I can actually get a job now that has some kind of benefit to it. I really need a 401k. I haven't had one since the job prior, so the whole 5 years I haven't had anything. In fact, the money that I did have, my old 401k, helped me buy the van that I use now, so that's a good thing. But I really need to have something for the future, so I need to work for a place that can provide that. Healthcare, I already get through my wife, so I'm not too concerned about that, but the other benefits are definitely needed. So far, though, the only little drawback, obviously besides not having a job, is that I've lost my vacation time. I had just this year, I just got 3 weeks of vacation, and I couldn't take any of it because I had it all scheduled for June, July, and September. So that's a bit of an issue. But not a big deal. It is what it is. I only go, if I go anywhere, it's camping for a couple nights, and as long as I have 2 consecutive days off, which may or may not happen, I shouldn't have an issue with that, and I can always still go. So I'm not really worried about it. But just knowing that I had that coming up and not being able to have them now, it's kind of like, ah. But we'll work through that. I have a lot of things tonight I'm going to actually work on, so there will be another tech video. I just wanted to give a quick update since it's only right for me to tell you guys what happened. It was a bit annoying that, it was done over email. As far as I knew, it's like, hey, you're suspended, go home and come back on Monday. They didn't even actually say come back on Monday, but I knew it was the rest of the week and I was supposed to be back on Monday. So to get an email from somebody on a Friday saying, you know what, just thought about it, don't even bother. It's a little discerning, but whatever. It happened, and we're going to move forward from it and take it positively, as I mentioned. Well, with that, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.